Hello everyone, my name is Larseth, and welcome back to our, I was going to say Japan game, but we're not Japan yet, we're Shimazu in our Europa Universalis 4 campaign in Mandate of Heaven. So without further ado, let's keep going. So last episode we managed to take 2 provinces, which is good, and now we're in sort of a bit of an odd situation, where both of the people bordering us have alliances which on our own we cannot actually break. So we're waiting probably for them to go to war and then maybe, you know, opportunistically jump in. Ooh, there we go. Gain 1 stability, so that gets our mission done. Lovely. So what other missions can we get? Watching the cherry blossoms. Have prestige at least 50. That's not going to happen. But realistically, you would rather go for this top mission, wouldn't you? So have prestige at least 50, and when you do it, you get plus 15 prestige. Improve our prestige, have prestige of at least 50, gain 100 admin power. I think you'd probably want the admin power rather than the additional 15 prestige. As it stands, I doubt we're going to get either anytime soon, so I'll wait and see if another mission pops up. So we've got our max manpower, so really I want to be going to war soon, but there's not really going to be much, much of any way of us doing that until our allies go to war. Otomo is just building up a even larger array of allies, so Shioni is probably going to be our next one because they're only allied with Uchi and Shiba. Uchi being here, and Shiba are all the way over here, aren't they? Yeah, they're there. Although they do presumably have about, well, they got 5 stack as their army. And Shiba, and Uchi, sorry, has 4. And Shioni has 3. So, like I said, we're going to be waiting until they get into a war. It's a shame we can't declare our own wars. Otherwise, I'd go after Ryukyu. I probably, again, butchered that, but we'll see. I could, theoretically, build any like a marketplace, but I don't think I want to. I want to wait and build temples. That's what I want, because that would be nice, especially with our current bonus. There we go, lovely. So I can build a temple, which is what we shall do. Temple, there we go. Build it there. Give us a bit more money each month. I say a bit, a really, really small amount. Right, they've just gone to war. So they're at war with Hosokawa, Otomo, and Amago. So we'll see how that goes. So what I'm going to... Actually, no, what we'll do is look at our military tab. Ooh. Lose ducats and gain prestige. That's good. Excuse me. So let's look at our rivals tab and see how that goes. Gosh, all this stuff keeps coming up. Spinal reconstruction. I don't want to annoy all of the daimyos, so I'm not going to bother going with that. Uchi seemed to have just lost a battle. Otomo seemed to have lost. Who's there? That's Otomo. Hosokawa seem that they've just lost a battle. Although they're really tweaking out over where exactly they attack. I'm going to unmothball my fleet, because I've got a feeling we may be able to duck in and steal something here. We'll just have to wait and see how it plays out, to be honest. I mean, I may even be able to sweep in here. I'm going to recall my guy from... yeah, dealing with the threatening people, and let's see if we can, because what I want to do is really pay attention to when I can take this province. Amago, Hosokawa wouldn't join, they wouldn't join. Ishiki and Amago. Amago are there, they're already in a war. Ishiki, where is Ishiki? That's me butchering names left, right, and center. There you go, they're 3 stack. They're not in war. So, actually, we've got 2... Ooh, gain more prestige. Have I still got a mission to get... Oh, it just disappeared. I should have waited. I could have got the mission to get over 50 prestige. Oh, wow. So, actually, we've got 2 routes for expansion at the moment. Because potentially, we could get... Yeah, potentially we could get either of these into a war. I think we just have to be a little bit patient. Ishiki, Isiki? God. They've only got 3 stack. They're not in a war. Who was the other one? It was, that was going to join. Amago. Amago is in a war. How many troops do they have left? Can I see them anywhere around here? I don't know. Can't see them. A lot of these people still would join. So maybe it's best to go after these guys. I might give it a few months, though, because there's the potential. Actually, it's probably not going to happen, is it? Realistically. They're on Tech 4. They're on Tech 4. They're on Tech 4. We can immediately go up to Tech 5, though, and, you know, be a little bit ahead. Because that'll give us the new foot soldiers, which is very nice. We want defensive foot soldiers, I think. So I'll let them get the morale back. How's this war going? Yeah, I doubt we're going to be able to use manpower, I think, rather than money at the moment. I don't think we're going to be able to go to war with these guys just yet. Ooh, we're definitely going to war with these guys. They have... Amago have dropped out, so it was just Isiki. So we're going to take capital, Bungo. We will probably have to be a little bit careful. Otomo are in there. Isiki, rather, over there. I can't see either of their navies. I mean, obviously there's one there. So maybe I'll move our navy around there. And they've just got a 1 stack as well. Ooh, and do you know what the beautiful thing is? Is if we control this, they can actually get over either of these crossings. So if we do this, we're pretty much okay. That's another thing I should have borne in mind when I was thinking about attacking these guys. Was that if I could have stopped them, if I had a big enough navy, I could stop them getting their troops, actually even on anywhere near the island. So that would have been really beneficial. Food for thought. Build up a bigger navy. Speaking of which, is it worth getting another bark or another galley? Choices. Don't know. I'm going to improve relations with Hosokawa while I don't need this. Diplomat. Oh dear. I'm going to gain a temple in Satsuma, definitely. In the arms of the Lord I find solace. So our heir passed away. Luckily, we are not too old. Hopefully, I mean, our heir was good. So that is, you know, definitely a bad thing that he's died. Hopefully, we actually just get an heir rather quickly. We've got 2 royal marriages. Actually, no, if we got 3. Weren't we... Yeah, we got royal ties with Ashikaga as well. Okay. So theoretically, we should be fine. We should get a royal marriage pretty soon. Sorry, an heir pretty soon. I'm thinking maybe I go for another galley to pad out my... Because basically, if my navy can control these crossings, then it shouldn't be too much of an issue to actually take either of these provinces. I don't think. Of course, that depends on how many ships they collectively have, but we'll see. It doesn't look like that war is anywhere near over yet, so it may even be that we're able to jump in on it. Like, actually invade one of these people. They won't let me have that. They got plenty of money, though. Clergy can get loyalty in exchange for that small amount, I think. Mission selected. Watching the cherry blossoms. Have prestige at least 50. Accumulate money. Have at least 26 ducats for 10 prestige. That's pretty good. Even though we are earning a pitifully small amount of money. Very small amount of money. Okay, loads of people would still join them. I wonder if I can enforce peace. No. Force peace. They would not. Oh, it's because Hosokawa was the aggressor. Never mind, they're pretty much screwed. Okay, well, I guess we're just sitting here until these guys give in, don't we? Something like that. Oh, I wonder... Actually, no, let's go around here and blockade their port. Just to sort of cause them a few issues. We're going to gain 10 prestige again, I think. So it's such a little amount of money, I'm not too worried. Hopefully, because I'm blockading the only ally, they should be willing to accept defeat pretty soon. I don't know why I've got unreasonable demands. Is that just because of the length of war? Maybe. There should be no reason I've got unreasonable demands. Oh, my general died. I'm not going to recruit a new one just yet. Ooh, Uchi are the only ones who would join. Let's come down here. This could be a stroke of genius or the stupidest thing ever. What's Uchi's navy like? 1 light ship, 5 galleys, 3 transports. So I've got 3 galleys, 2 transports, and potentially a few more light ships. If I combined everything, I think I would be okay. I don't know whether that's too much of a risk, though. I think it probably will be too much of a risk. Are these guys, have they peaced out? I think they have. Yeah, they have. Hosokawa are made to remove their alliance with me, so never mind. I think I'll hold off for the second. Get more prestige. Why not? We're going to get loads of prestige at this point, at this rate. Who declared war on us? Right, so I need to get a new leader. New general, sorry. I'm going to bring my navy straight down here so that they can't actually do anything. They can't bring any more troops across. They are almost certainly going to beat me, though, in a straight-up fight. What's that general like? 1-3. Oh, dear. He's got quite a good general as well. What? I'm in woods. So, oh no, they kicked my ass, didn't they? They're going to stack wipe me. They just did. Great. Okay, so that's probably not ideal. How's this going to go then? My army, my navy just got wiped off the face of the earth as well, which is great. So it'd be interesting to see what they demand of me. I'm really surprised that, wow. It was actually Shiba who declared war on me, I think. No, it was Shioni. I genuinely didn't think they'd turn around and do that straight away. Talk about taking advantage. Being opportunistic, I guess. I guess I'd just give them unconditional surrender. Damn. So they took everything that they could take, basically. I can't understand why these guys won't let me peace out. And I have 3 loans. Oh, they're only tiny ones, so that's not such an issue. Although I'm getting, you know, annihilated now. I've got no people left. So I guess this campaign's pretty much said and done. Isn't it? Because they are now going to take my last province and I can't stop them. Because I can't build troops anywhere else. So that's great. And there was me thinking it was going so well. Oh dear. Oh dearie, dearie me. Yep, there we go. So, I guess we'll see what these guys do if I give them unconditional surrender. So we've now been set back to our only province, which is great, obviously. How are we going to get around this? Dear God. Get an alliance with you again. We've got annulled treaties until 68. Yamana. Let's get a royal marriage with Yamana. Because they're not entirely tiny. Let's improve relations with them. I think this is... No, we gained 2 provinces and then lost them. I think it's not the end of the world. So I think we should still be okay. Create an army for our nation. That'll be the first thing we'll try and do. Because these guys all have truces with me now, so they won't be able to invade me. At least straight away. Gain 50 admin power. Annoyingly, though, I built a freaking temple there rather than my own home province. So, Uchi have just benefited from my stupidity. Okay, so I think this is fine. This is fine. So I guess it's just a case of building our army back up again. I mean, we'll get rid of all of these loans first. We don't have many. Only 2. And they're tiny, teeny, tiny loans. Lose prestige. I don't want any national unrest. Thank you very much. Wow. Hopefully, the problem is I can't really see anything happening to... Oh, God. There we go. He's a decent heir, so I don't care. That's fine. I can't really see anything happening to make Uchi lose their sort of dominance at this point. Because there's so many, like, annoying alliance chains here that are kicking my ass. Let's pay that loan off, and I think that's everything. All loans gone. Have we got any missions? Oh, yeah, of course, we just got the create an army for our nation. So we just got to wait for a bit of money. It's a bit sad that we're earning so little. Even with no troops, we're earning a ducat a month. Yearly prestige for 7 ducats. See if we can actually get 7 ducats. I don't want to take another loan, even though it'll only be a teeny tiny one. There we go. Let's go for that. Oh dear. How are they all doing for... So I'm ahead on military tech still, so that's fine. At least over Shioni. Uchi I'm joint with. I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna quit. We will see what we can do. Again, we're not doing it for achievements, so it doesn't really matter if we have a few setbacks. What's that? What's the saying it always comes up with? Not saying, the sort of thing it says is about, you know, how the game's really long and not to worry that you might lose now and again. Let's transfer trade. Get this guy to transfer trade power. So we'll remove him from here and send him down hither. How much am I collecting? 0.47. That's made me collect a slight amount more, but nothing to write home about, I don't think. Will these guys have an alliance with me? They still won't. Yamana is allied to Shimazu rival. Oh, great. They're allied to my rivals. Fabulous. That's just great. Lose prestige. So we made all that prestige, and now we're losing all that prestige. We're ahead on military tech, so maybe we swap over to admin at some point. Well, actually, no, because we're about to get a national idea, so I'm going to save up all this military power up to the max, and then we're going to get our first tech, I think. No, idea, which will probably be Ashikaga's opinion of Shimazu. Yeah, sure. I don't want to lose any more prestige. It'll probably be a military idea, like offensive. So that seems fine. So we just got to wait essentially for to get this admin tech. I mean, I don't know if we'll go nuts and like get all of the ideas we can, because obviously I want to get this as soon as it drops. I mean, we're only 2 years ahead. I want to be staying essentially on the cutting edge. I'm going to send my guy to improve relations with threatening countries. I can't believe we still can't afford any troops. That's a little depressing. Or maybe, do we not go for offensive? Do we go for quantity, maybe? I think that is what might be necessary. And the reason I think that is because at the moment, we will only have a force limit of 3. Yeah, 3. That is not enough to... That is not enough to challenge anyone at all. Literally. Not even Shioni. So I think it's going to have to be quantity. So we're going to do national manpower modifier. And that's only now we're only 1 year ahead. Oh, we mourn her passing. Why not? We're only 1 year ahead, so I'm going to hold off so we can get that idea straight away. 4 ducats for 10 prestige. That's good. I really need to get some more money. I just don't know how to do it. Because I can't afford the ships. Can I? Unless I take a 5-year loan of 4 ducats. That's not even worth taking a loan for. I'm going to build a troop. I don't really want much inflation, so we're just going to go for the normal one. Right, that's minus 5%, so I could get that. And that's going to allow me to get Asian Steppe Cavalry, I think. So we'll go for that. I'm going to set my army maintenance all the way down, though, because I still want to be actually try and make some money. I mean, I know I'm poor as can be at the moment, but still. How much are we making? 0.95. Does this mean I sort of need to develop my province maybe a bit more? How much did that affect it? Oh, it did give me a little bit more. So I think I maybe need to put some admin and diplo points into this province. Yeah, into my capital. Because that's going to be the only way I'm going to be able to afford anything. So let's do that. What's our... So we've got 16k manpower as our max now. That's a fairly alright amount. So I think if we keep ahead on tech... Because Shioni are going for Diplo ideas. Uchi are going for... They haven't unlocked any yet. Admin ideas. So we're actually the only ones who are going military-related ideas. And we already have a pretty good... like, when we get it, our first bonus, morale of armies plus 10, will help us out a lot. Army tradition bonus. Always want more army tradition, because then we'll get better... Wow, we have a chance of getting better generals. And our army force limit's already gone up by 1 just from the... Ooh. from development. We're going to continue developing. Bushi estate loses 10 influence. I'll tell you what, actually, we haven't even looked at our estates yet, have we? They've got very little influence, like nobody has. So little influence, in fact, I can't actually do anything with it. That sucks. Oh, wow. Looks like we'll just leave them to get on with their business for the moment. Yeah, let's get another troop. There we go. Land maintenance modifier. Yada, yada, yada. What's our next one? Create a proper fleet. That is definitely a good idea. How much are we making now? 1.29. Oh my god, we're rolling in it. Absolutely rolling in it. Why did I lose my guy there? Transfer trade power. I do not want to lose stability. That's ridiculous. We're transferring 0.02. Oh my god. I can't even begin to describe how exciting that is. We're even improving relations with Jiangsu, because everyone apparently is threatening at the moment. Luckily, we still at least kept our Nippon ships. We now just need to afford... I think maybe for the moment, some more barks. Another bark, or another 2 barks, probably. Because we actually want to start making... Still, continue to make some money. My worry, and the thing that will mean I'll have to restart this campaign, obviously, is as soon as their truce ends with me in 2 years' time, which may actually be in this episode, they just come and ruffle stomp me and then wipe me off the face of the earth. In which case, say goodbye to my this playthrough, and an hour wasted. Joy of joys. But we will certainly go back and restart it. I mean, that is sort of the weird nature of playing in Japan, is that, like, I've had it before. I remember when I was going for the 2 achievements, which are mainly related to Japan, like, I would get really far in the game in terms of, like, my expansion through Japan, and then one war would just ruin me. Just like one poorly timed war. Why is my guy being kicked out of here? My trade range is varying really weirdly. Okay, so we're gonna collect from trade in Beijing. There we go, that's a little bit more. That was weird. Don't know why we kept getting kicked out. Oh my god, don't look now, but we can actually afford something. Maybe not. Again, okay, our ruler is actually now at least good, so that's fine. I'm happy with our ruler. We're going to still stick with our military power focus, and I think we do... It's a difficult one because their truce is going to end, and I think having our full naval, our full force limit rather, is more important. National unrest. Oh, I want army tradition, please. At the moment. I think having our full force limit is more important than earning money, because if we're going to be, you know, getting wiped out in the next sort of year, essentially, then it won't really matter if we're earning money if we no longer exist. I'm going to pull my morale back up. Or army maintenance, sorry, back up. Are they in another war? No, I just can't see them. Okay. We're just going to have to do the slowly approach. Because last thing I wanted also to do is have my army maintenance really low, be making at least a little bit of money, and then these guys attack me straight away. Because I would never be able to get my morale up enough. Let's develop this province a bit more. Because that should make up for it. Yeah, at least a little bit. So, it sucks a bit that our provinces, that we're earning so little money, but we don't really have much choice. I can't really see much way around it. I'm going to wait briefly until, maybe push this episode on a little bit longer, just until November of this year, so we can see whether they attack me straight away or not, which will be interesting. Hosokawa want a alliance. I definitely want an alliance. Thank you very much, Hosokawa. Who are you? Oh, you would ally me. You come back. Oh, you're miles away. God. There we go. That's nice. That makes me feel a little bit better about life. Oh. Okay, so let's probably, for the Diplo builder, put 2 of our people on allies. There we go. So we should have a network that at least protects us a little bit for the moment. And now we're actually on matching force limits with Shioni, by the looks of it. Right. Thank you very much for watching, and I will end the episode here, and I'll speak to you next time. Take care.